We previously calculated the gradient of a straight line, where the gradient is the vertical change over the horizontal change. Now we're going to calculate what's known as the equation of a straight line, where in general the equation for a straight line is y equals mx plus c, where m is the gradient and c is the y-axis intercept. Find the equation of the straight line shown. Well, we know the general equation, y equals mx plus c, so firstly let's calculate the gradient m. So the gradient m is given by the vertical change over the horizontal change. So if you want, you can draw a little triangle at the outside. So the vertical is 45 minus 5, which is 40. And the horizontal is 4 minus 0, which is 4. So in this case, the gradient m is 40 divided by 4, which is 10 because it slopes up the way, so it's positive 10. And the intercept c is here, where it cuts the y-axis. So in this case, c is equal to 5. So the general equation y equals mx plus c, so in this case, the equation of this straight line is y equals 10x plus 5. Find the equation of the straight line AB, where A is the point 04 and B is the point 30. Find the equation of the straight line AB, where A is the point 04 and B is the point 30. Well, first let's see what we're looking at here. So this is the change in the vertical, and this is the change in the horizontal, and this is the straight line, this is the slope we're interested in. So what's the equation of a straight line? Well, can you remember the formula or equation? So y equals mx plus c. So c is where it intercepts the y-axis. So this is c here. So in this case, c equals 4. And the m stands for your gradient. So your gradient, so m, it's the change in the y, change in the vertical, this one, over your change in the horizontal or change in the x. Different ways of writing it, that's just one way of writing it. So there's your x there. So delta y over delta x, which in this case is 4 for your y, going from here to here. And your x, going from here to here, is 3. So it's 4 over 3. And remember, it's sloping downhill. This is sloping downhill. So it's negative 4 over 3. Okay, so our equation of a straight line is of the form y equals mx plus c. So in this case, it's equal to y equals minus 4 over 3x plus, in this case, c is equal to 4. So your final answer, y equals minus 4 over 3x plus 4. So the question is, find the equation of the straight line. Okay, so at this side we can draw a triangle to see what's happening. So remember, the general equation of a straight line is given by y equals mx plus c. So we need to find out the gradient and the intercept c. So the gradient is given by the vertical change over the horizontal change, and we can see the vertical is 10, the horizontal is 5. So in this case, the gradient is 10 over 5, which is 2, and because it slopes down the way, the gradient is negative 2. And we can see the intercept here, where the line cuts the y-axis. The intercept c is 10. So again, the general equation y equals mx plus c. So in this case, the equation of our straight line is given by y equals minus 2x plus 10. So there are two types of questions that we have to deal with. So firstly, find the equation of a straight line given the graph. That's what we've been doing so far. And then secondly, given an equation, find the points and plot the graph. So this is an example of the second type of question. So y equals 2x plus 3, plot this. So we're given the equation, now we need to plot this graph. So firstly, what do? Well, find the points on the graph. So what we do first of all is do a little table here. So we've got x and y. So let's pick values for x and then substitute them in here. So let's say x is nothing. Let's substitute that into our equation. So x is nothing, y equals 2 times nothing, which is nothing, plus 3. So our point for y is 3. So our first point on the graph is 0, 3. Now try another point. Let's substitute x equals 1. So y equals 2x plus 3. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 3 gives you 5. So we have another point on our graph, the point 1, 5. Try another point. Let's substitute x equals 2. So y equals 2x plus 3. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 3 gives you 7. So we have a third point to plot on our graph, 2, 7. And now we can plot our points. So remember, x along and y up. It's important to do at least 3 points, because if you had a straight line, then you know it's correct. If one of the points was wrong, then it would be a dogleg type of shape. If you only drew 2 points, you wouldn't know that. So always draw at least 3 points as a minimum.